Hello, my name is James Carver. I'm a UKIP member of the European Parliament for the West Midlands, and I really wanted to come and say a few words today about the current situation with regards to the Brexit, or should I say lack of Brexit, negotiations. I think we've really got to be moving a lot further than we have been, and it very much reminds me of the old Delamitri song. A Scottish pop group had a hit record called Nothing Ever Happens, and it seems to me this is where we are with the Brexit negotiations. And nothing ever happens, nothing happens at all. The needle returns to the start of the song, and we all sing along like before. That was the words in the song, and I think that really sort of rings true here. We seem to be going around in circles. There seems to be a lot of posturing. And I think we actually got to say, look, we're 16 months on now. 16 lost, I believe, wasted months. And we just cannot get that time back. I had a meeting with a senior British diplomat a few weeks ago, and he asked me what I thought was going to happen with regards to the final deal. And I said, I don't think there will be a deal. I very much haven't believed there will be a deal from when Article 50 came in, and I still don't believe that will happen. And my main reason for that, I think, is actually, if we look at the question of timing, it's going to come down to a question of timing. And what people aren't realising is that the vote that will be given in the European Parliament will be made by all the members of the European Parliament, including myself, actually will be happening just before the next European elections. So there's going to be a lot of members of the European Parliament who are taking part in that vote, who will quite frankly be doing what politicians do. They will be playing out to their audiences, they'll be looking to get re-elected, they'll be seeking the electorate to actually endorse them as candidates, as MEPs. And I think that's actually going to be a defining factor when it comes to that vote in the European Parliament. I don't think there will be a deal. And we've just got to look at Guy Verhofstadt, who was appointed as the Parliament's lead negotiator. This is a man very honestly believes in a federal Europe. He believes in the European project. He talks about ever closer union increasingly. That's his mantra in every parliamentary speech. So it necessarily follows, to my mind, that he's not the best person actually to see the position from the UK's perspective. He has a duty not to side with the UK, of course he doesn't, but he actually has a duty very much to understand our decision and why we've decided to leave and why we've decided to re-engage with the wider world rather than just tie ourselves to the European project. I'm a former Social Democrat, and Roy Jenkins, the former SDP leader, former commissioner, actually was very clear in his perception, and I think he was right. He said there are only two positions now with regards to the European Union, that's all in or all out, and I think this is the big problem facing the European Union, and we saw that highlighted with what wasn't said during the parliamentary debate in last week over the terrible problems that have arisen in Catalonia following their referendum. And I think the European Union really has a job in its hands now to stop its disintegration. I really do believe that once Brexit has taken place, other countries will be very much looking forward, to the opportunity to actually question whether their place is inside an increasingly integrated European Union. And so we moved to last week's vote in the plenary. We saw the vote, and it was overwhelmingly voted down. And I think that's an indication, really, and underlining what I was saying with regards to how I really don't believe there will be a deal. So I think the British public need to actually understand now that they've got to start thinking that there won't be a deal. I don't believe there will be a problem. We'll go World Trade Organization rules, and not least because of the huge trading situation with the European Union. We have this massive deficit where they buy far more from us than we do from them. It's going to be them who are going to be playing catch up with us. I don't think that we should be criticised any more than the European Union for being in the situation we're in, because actually they criticise us for having no plan B. What I ask the European Union, and I'm increasingly asking this of MEPs, and they just shrug their shoulders and smile, what is your plan B? What if there is no deal, when we leave in 2019? What situation does that leave you in? And I think actually it's a duty of Her Majesty's government, her opposition, and indeed all political parties to actually be questioning the European Union and say, okay, if you're as reasonable as you say you are, how are you going to approach this if we don't have a deal in 2019? Thank you.